The idiots have been in charge way too long. And that's why you're here. For the podcast you need. All for liberty all the time. Welcome to Liberty Bites Back. With your host, Brandon Emil.
Welcome to the 11th episode of Liberty Bites Back. In this episode, I will be going over the elderly being alone, war around the corner, and the deep state controlling the wars, and also an archaeological find. In the United States, close to 2 million ages 65 to 85 plus elderly people die a year. Knowing that in the United States, close to 3 million people with no age bracket die a year. These are natural, disease, and in any death in accidents and anything. Close to 2/3 of the deaths are old people in the United States. Every single year. But this year, we are worried about grandma and grandpa dying? With a death count of around 250,000 people dead from coronavirus. But that's like 10% of, that's counting all the ages of coronavirus deaths. 10% of the normal deaths of the elderly in this country? Well, death is never something to laugh, dismiss, or not care about. This is not something to panic about. The coronavirus is clearly the new hot topic of fear to sell to the masses, to the mainstream media, and sadly to some of the independent media. Every single year, close to 2 million grandmas and grandpas die. This was way before coronavirus. This is an estimate of yearly deaths. Every single year. But with the full death count not withdrawing anyone not old enough to be a grandma or grandpa, we have 250,000 deaths from coronavirus. And Joe Biden and the establishment are using these deaths, a smaller percentage in all of the years of grandmas and grandpas dying, to then say that they are superheroes because of not capes, but because they hide their humanity in their face with the super amazing face masks. They're shoving masks in our face, literally, telling us that they are the new capes and that they will make us superheroes. Saving grandma and grandpa, they say. But truly, they are deterring us all and telling us, all people, also to never see our grandma and grandpas again. So I ask, how the hell are they saving grandma and grandpa when we are not even allowed around grandma and grandpa? What will the mask do if you're not even allowed around the grandmas and grandpas? They will do absolutely nothing, because you are not around your grandma and grandpa. Nobody is around your grandma and grandpa, for they are separated. This is a propaganda tactic to allow the tyranny. It doesn't have to make sense. It just needs to be tools to push their agenda. People die every single year, but this year, thanks to politicians, we are not superheroes. They are not superheroes. They are the supervillains forcing grandma and grandpa to die alone. That's all that's changed. Nothing else changed. But now the elderly are dying alone because of the establishment so-called superheroes with their face masks on.